So we have used to sort the filter by expression reformat component, right? So here we gave some filter condition here. Okay, expression city equals to Bangalore. So what I am going to do here is, so we can do the same operation through our reformat component. Okay, I'll just show you how can we do that. So we have a select option here under parameters tab. Just edit it. Just city equals to Bangalore. Just validate it. It will say expression is okay. Then okay. Then apply. Save it. Save button is this. Run it. Okay. So it's got loaded 5 records, right? So yesterday also we got how many records we got? Yesterday also we got 3 records, right? So that is the thing actually. So we can just use the filter criteria in select in the reformat component itself. Okay, but the thing here is, so yesterday we captured the deselected records, right? So other than Chennai, so if you see the data here, okay. So if you see the data, so these are all Bangalore related city records, okay. So we have 5 records totally. We have 5 records in the input. So view data here. So what other cities are available? Chennai is available. So remaining 2 records are related to Chennai. So yesterday by using filter by expression, we are able to capture that Chennai. I mean deselected records. Okay, deselected means which is not happening because the ports we have to fill it here. If you wanted to read some data, we have to give that ports, right? Ports was I have disconnected, so it's gone actually. So now you get it. See, yesterday we are able to capture the channel records by using filter by expression component, right? But here, disadvantage of using the filter criteria in the reformat is just we'll lose the data other than the filter criteria. Okay, we'll just process only Bangalore related records. So other than that, it will not process any other records. So those records will not be captured through our reformat component. That is only the disadvantage. But if you really wanted to capture those data and you wanted to perform some analysis or any operations through that deselected data, then we have to use the filter by expression component. Okay, so that is one of the things that you have to remember. Okay, now so you understood, right? So any questions in this?
No, it's clear.
Okay. So
Sir,
yeah, madam.
What is the different usage of using reformat, sorting, filter by expression? Filter by expression, as the name implies, that we want to give some expression, and according to that, it will give the output. But what is the use of reformat as well as sorting?
Sorting it
We
will
can
if
we
you are
can sort it in the same way. The similar task will done by reformat also, no?
so it will not sort actually.
See, for example, if you want Chennai data, Reformat will give Chennai data. If you want to sort Chennai data, by sorting also you can use, we can get Chennai data.
In the
Am I
reformat,
correct?
no, madam. In the reformat, we don't have that functionality here, right? In the reformat,
Okay.
we can't sort the data. We'll just assign the data. Like we'll just assign the data. So data can be anything, right? So first record
Yeah,
what I was created here. See, I have created like this, right? 102, 99, 900, 103.
yeah.
I'll show you here.
It will sort either in ascending order and descending order.
No. It will not sorted. I'll take out this filter criteria also. You now see what is the data here. See, it's not in sorted order, right? So now you just run this stuff. So it will just give the same output. Okay. See, it will give the same output. See, whatever you have in the input file, right? So it will just process the same thing. See, if you record first record into the reformat, that will send the first, that will write into the output file as a first record. So second record, right? So this will just do it in that way. See, if I use sort component here. I wanted to, so if you wanted to use a sort component, you have to define some key. Okay, whether it can be a employee ID or employee name, city or mobile number. So whatever you want. So I'm just giving employee ID and starting order is ascending. Okay. Now if you just run it, and now see view data. Okay. Now see how it is generated the records. So it will just sorted before going into the reformat component, and it will send it like this. So 99 employee ID with 99 will go and sit into the output file first, and then 101 and 102, 103. So like this it will happen.
Okay.
You got it right, madam?
Yes, sir. So sorting is just like as in arranging the things.
Sequence order.
Okay.
Arranging the, so you'll see the here itself in the comments.
Yeah.
Component
Yeah.
you will be able to see orders your data according to the key specified.
Okay.
So what filter component will do? Filter the data according to the specified DML expression.
Yeah.
So this is the DML and this is expressions. Like so, based on that expression, it will just filter out the data. Right. This is the difference actually.
Okay,
I'll
sir.
tell
Thank
you.
you.
So this sorted order. So I'll tell you, madam. Like
Yeah.
when to use, like where exactly we'll use the sorted component or not. So for just
Okay, sir.
example purpose, I am just explaining you. But actual
Yeah.
usage while using the join component. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the reformat. So we can do more examples with the reformat, but we can do it later on. So I wanted to tell you one more thing here, whether that option is enabled or not. It's not enabled. That option is not there. See, we have a output index and output indexes in the reformat, but I will tell you that later on. But that is not available now in this version actually. Okay, when I connected to my office laptop, I will just explain about that the topic. Okay, now just take a roll up. So roll up component basically it is used to generate the records. Okay, generate the records to perform the aggregation calculation, and also that will summarize the groups of records actually. Okay, that is just to summarize the data and it will give the data. Okay, and it's something like statistical related functions. It will use it. Okay, so aggregation function means it's a uh, some sort, sorry, some average, max, minimum. So those kind of things it will perform. Okay, so let's just change our data here. So I wanted to just add a salary to all the records. Just add a few more records also. So you have to just remember. So whenever you are creating this data, right? So after completing of your first logic, so after completing of this the last record, right? You have to just give a enter. Okay, then save it. Okay, just try to view it after creating your data. Sorry, see, I didn't add that salary information, salary DML here, right? So it is taken as a same record. See, it has taken the same record. So now I have to add the salary column, salary DML. Okay. So that is the last column, right? So slash R slash N should
Sir,
come for the last. Yes, madam.
is it possible that every time the input file will be modified often, like
Yeah.
there will not? Okay,
Modify means data. You are talking about the data.
like
Or
adding data, adding data.
yeah. You can add. You can add
Okay,
it. You can modify anything here. You
okay.
just have to save it. That's it.
So,
As
for example, if a client gives data uh, and he keeps on gives some other data, some other data, some other data, and
yeah.
we have to keep on work on it till the project completes.
Yes, madam. See,
Okay.
the requirement.
So the input file is,
See, I'll tell you. See, the
yeah,
same thing. See, first day they may give some 300 records and to process and to load into the database or the file. Okay. The other day they may come up with some other data, right? See, for the next day the data will get increased obviously. Okay. So nowadays online, see, online transactions will happen in the banking domain. So for each day, there are some lakhs of transactions will happen in a day, right? So obviously, the data will get increased, and they'll just give some few other data to process it. Okay, they'll just what they will do. The file name, everything will be the same. Okay, server name and the file name, everything will be the same, but they'll just add the data, additional data, and you have to process the same thing, right?
okay, sir. Okay.
So here in the DML, we have to mobile details should be with comma delimited. Okay. Now just validate. It's okay. Now try to view the data. What it's saying. Let me view the data. So, yeah, I think some spaces are missed out or something. So that's the reason we didn't get the proper data. Now it's fine, right? See. So salaries get added here. So I'm just going to do some activity with the salary. See, the mapping and all, everything is done here. And I'm just doing my sorting. I'm just connecting to the roll up. Else we have to do here key and transfer. I'll just connect it to my output file. So file can be the same file, but if you wanted to store it in the other output file, you can just store it. Employee salary. It's changed. To propagate through, if I select propagate through, it will just take it from the um, reformat. Okay, here it is there, right? Same as port out zero of reformat. Port out zero means it's an output. This is our port out zero. From here, it has taken as input as well as the output. Okay, if you want, you can just change the ports. I'll tell you how to do that. Okay. But in the output file, it's the same thing, same format we have to follow. No.
Salary doesn't add it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Salary we have to add it here also. Why? Because Till here it's the same, but here we have to change it. See, we have used the embedded option, right? Embedded means our user defined DML instance. Okay. Let's see this. Take this from the input and just paste it in the. Now just validate. Okay. So now it's came in output of the rollup function. Now, so in the rollup component, okay, we have a I'll tell you something here. I'll take this out for understanding purpose. Okay. So key we have to specify. Key can be an employee ID. Okay. Employee ID. Yeah, employee ID. You have to map it. Here also we have to perform map. For the salary, okay, what I have to do is I'll do one thing. So if it disconnect, just join back to the same link, okay? How much time is left over? I wanted to see the maximum salary. 7 minutes. So maximum salary I wanted to identify. But before that, I'll tell you one thing here. Just run it. Just running this. It's failed. Salary is not assigned. See here, while compiling transform reformat output field out.salary not assigned. It means in the reformat we didn't map anything. You have to go back. Yeah, we missed out this, right? So we have to assign, map it, map the value. Now run it. Save and run it. How many records got? 8 records, right? So 8 records got transferred. But so we gave a maximum something, right? That we have to change now. For the same employee, monthly they can just change some salary, right? Monthly we will not get the same thing, same salary. So it may get vary month to month. So I'm just doubling my data. That's it. By changing the salary. because I have to get the sum of the salary, right? For each employee.
Yes.
You understood, right? What I am doing it. Any doubts?
Yes. Yes. No. No. Clear.
Any doubts, madam?
So I will get when I do. Definitely I will get.
But you are understanding, right? What I am doing it.
Yeah. Things are fine.
I need some additional data. That's the reason I am doing all these things. Okay. If we have to group all this 101 related employee ID one as a one group, and I have to get the maximum salary out of it.
Yeah. Okay, sir. This is fine only. I understand.
So I just changed the just as soon as you created some additional record, just try to view the data.
So list out were only.
Uh-huh.
It's for only 10 records.
10 records. No. Only 10 records because
You change.
here
We need to change. Yes.
just to make it 100. Here true option is the right.
Or else end.
See, it is not proper data. Now try to view the data. It has come now, right? Right? Much time is left? 2 minutes.
It's
So,
almost over.
Yeah, Venki, can we join through the other?
Yeah.